Orioles 2-1. The Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-1. The Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-5. Jose Ramirez drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Indians took care of Detroit 13-8. The Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-4. Jorge Polanco plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Twins to the win over the A's 8-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The Astros hit 3 long balls as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-5. Kyle Gibson grabbed the victory with his 10 Ks as the Rangers downed the Rays 6-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the 3rd and final. So coming to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him.
Fernando Tatis.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
111.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. These Rockies guys, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're
one sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, 1 batter into the game.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hoffman features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pham, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run will score as the Padres are on the board first. It's 1-0.
That is third.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into out, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
No strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hosmer's able to lay off, so he'll move to first on the free pass. Next to the plate for the Padres, Francisco Mejia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Padres 1. The Rockies coming up. Stepping into the box. Ian Desmond. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
The 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He's there and records the first out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough is enough.
Fouled away. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here's another 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We move it. Coming to the plate now, Josh Naylor. In his career versus this pitcher, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far, with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
Sure does, and it's...
And he's safe. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The Friars put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down 1 early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And he got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Fouled off. Naylor, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 9.
So striding in, Zach Davies, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Trevor Story steps in now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. A high fastball is in there. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the 2nd.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up. Leading off the inning, Fernando Tatis Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Count even at 2-2. And the pitch.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
Eric Hosmer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Ready now, Jeff Hoffman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Fastball in there for a called strike. Popped him up. And Tatis is there for route number 1.
Now batting.
So 1 away now in the Colorado 3rd. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. Striding in once again, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 19.
Striding in for the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs on 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. 2-1.
He's gotten a favorable call or 2 at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. David Dahl waits on deck. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And another foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going, so he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Mejia puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out.
Now batting,
Standing in, Garrett Hampson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
He has to be greedy working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's standing in, Greg Garcia. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
The pitcher,
so here now's the pitcher. Zach Davies comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit back up the middle. Story picks it up, and quickly there are 2 away.
now batting.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. See you later. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. At the plate now, Tommy Pham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Nope,
and that's too high, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. The Padres are able to get 1 back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the Padres 3. Raimel Tapia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Now batting.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ian Desmond. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Brian Shaw takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Manny Machado now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Here it comes. Popped him up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Francisco Mejia. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. After it is Blackmon. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Score holds at 4-3. Digging in once again, Nolan Arenado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Cal Quantrill will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Your attention, please.
In there, strike 1.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. A ball and a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire. James Pazos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47.
Now at the plate, Josh Naylor. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box, Trent Grisham. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Into the box, Greg Garcia, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Jurickson Profar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Just a tick behind for a strike. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A bouncer up the middle. Story scoops it up. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends. Drew Pomeranz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Dom Nunez, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Machado in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Josh Fuentes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8.
A ball and no strikes. Line drive to center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 3 out. Carlos Estevez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Leading off the inning, Fernando Tatis Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Tommy Pham stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And it's fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. A step on the bag for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. And in steps Manny Machado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hit down the line at first. And Murphy will just take this one himself. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ian Desmond, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Back goes Grisham.
Number 52.
He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. The Padres are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Scott Ober comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 45.
Ready for another chance? Francisco Mejia. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here it comes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2 balls and a strike. taken. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. Murphy moving to his left. 1 out. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Drilled to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackmon's after it. But he can't make the play, and that should bring home the tying run. Now the relay home. Oh, and the tag will get him at the plate as the potential tying run is cut down trying to score. Brian Dozier will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fouled away. The tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position. Game on the line, 2 men out. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, never a dull moment in this one, especially in the 9th inning as the tying run is stranded on 3rd and the winning run is left on 2nd. Anybody's game until the very last pitch. Now I can finally breathe a little bit.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Rockies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.